Alrighty, with that, we are right at noon, so we're gonna go on and get started. I think most of you guys are my regulars at this point, but in case you're not, my name is Mackenzie. I am a wellness program administrator at the Texas Department of Transportation. I teach this class every Wednesday at noon. We do about 30 minutes of strength, and then we'll do 15 minutes of foam rolling at the end. So if you have a foam roller, hang out with us for that last 15 minutes. Today we'll just be using our mat and dumbbells if you have them for the main workout. We do everything in circuits. So we'll have 3 circuits total. The first 2 are 4 exercises in each circuit. We'll do them 2 times through. And then our last circuit is just 2 exercises. Sometimes we do it 1 time, sometimes we do it 2 times. It really just depends on how much time we have left in class for the day. So that's what we have planned. Aside from that, I am recording today's class, but the recording not include anyone but me, so feel free to come on camera. I'd love to see you. I did drop some links in the chat already. The link to submit today's class word for the 21-day fitness challenge is included. Link to the full class schedule so you can check out some of the other classes, and then also a link to our last recorded class, which wasn't last week, if you remember correctly. We didn't record last week, but we did record the week before that, and I didn't have the link yet last week. So I have added that link into the chat as well. So yes, thank you for the reminder. I'm going to drop it again because I know people that come in after I have added it can't see it. So let me copy paste really fast. Okay. I just dropped it in the chat. I'll drop it again at the very end of class, so no worries there. And I will give you guys the class words at the end of class. I will also be recording all of my classes throughout the challenge and posting them to YouTube so that you can get the word that way as well if you watch the class on YouTube. Know that that's just for me right now, so I don't set that expectation for all the other instructors. We don't all necessarily have the same availability to take the time to upload the classes, but I'm going to offer that for you guys this month because I know it's hard to sometimes always make it at noon. So I'll do the words at end of class. Let's go on and jump into the workout for today. We're gonna start off with our warm up. Let me know if you have trouble hearing me. We're gonna start rolling those shoulders back and down. Release any tension in that upper body. Let's take it to a bigger arm circle. Open up the chest. Really feeling stretching the shoulders. Do one more right here. And we're going to take it to our shoulder rotation. So up in that 90-degree position, we'll rotate the arms down, palms back, just as far as you can comfortably go, working on our shoulder mobility and rotation. Turn on that fan. Get ready to get into this workout for the day. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. It's nice and sunny here in Austin. It's hot, but at least if you're inside, you look out the window. It's a nice view. Let's do 2 more right here. And we're going to take it to our lower body. So we'll switch to our hip rotation, taking one knee up, out to the side and back down. Always hold on to something for balance, and we'll alternate sides here. All of the rotations, try to keep the chest or straight on. Try to give this workout today my best effort in the class last night. And my legs are feeling it this morning, but that's not an excuse. Just listen to my body, but I'm gonna give them all today. Let's do 1 more on each side right here with the hip rotation. 1 and 2. Take it out to a nice wide stance. Toes are going to be pointing towards the corner of the room. We'll shift side to side, keeping one leg straight, the other leg bent. Reach and touch that inside foot, pushing those hips back. I hope you guys have gotten the chance to take another class already, hopefully maybe Jules' class. The 21-day fitness challenge is always a good reminder to step out of our comfort zones or coming to one of our classes. But more time to come, more birds you can get, more chance to have with prizes. So a little bit of extra motivation to try something different. Let's do one more each side right here. 1 and 2. All right, if you guys want to step it out in place, I'm going to go on and show you our first set of exercises for the day. We're going to start out with our squats. Again, everything in my class you can do with dumbbells, or you can do exactly what I'm doing, the same movement without the dumbbells. But we're going to start with our squat. Dumbbells can be down by your sides or up by your shoulders, whichever feels more comfortable to you. We'll sit back like we're sitting in a chair, keep that chest lifted, knees pressing out. That's our first exercise. Then we'll move into our deadlift. Feet are underneath the hips, slight bend in those knees. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep a flat back as we reach down just to about mid-calf and back up, as we stand back up. Then we're going to move into our hip abduction kicks. Just one dumbbell. We'll stand on one foot, other leg has the dumbbell resting on it as it kicks about 45 degrees, up to the side and back down. That's our third exercise. We'll do one side on our first round, we'll do the other side on our second round. And then our last exercise of the day is going to be our calf raises. So our direction dumbbells at your side, or body weight, or you can also hold on to something for balance. We're going to go up onto the toes and back down, just working those calf muscles. It's a challenging exercise, but that one's kind of your chance to catch your breath because we'll go right back into those squats. So let's go on and get set up for our first exercise with our squats. They're slightly wider than hip distance. Dumbbells at your sides or up by your shoulders in 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it down. Sitting back like we're sitting in a chair. Pressing out and away so we're not letting them in towards the midline of the body. Rest is staying lifted. Exhale as you stand up. Seconds here. Got this in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15 seconds of rest right here. And we're going into the deadlifts. Walk those feet in a little bit closer. Feet are directly under the hips. Slight bend in those knees. Roll the shoulders back and down. Deadlift in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you're maintaining that flat back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pushing the hips back in and stretching us as we go down, as you come up. Seconds here. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, going into our side kicks next, so you can drop one of those dumbbells to the side. We're going to start with the right leg kicking first. So standing on the left in 3, 2, 1. Small kick here. Just about 45 degrees. Torso should stay upright. So you don't want to be tipping side to side like a teapot. Only that leg should be moving. That just makes sure that all of the power is coming through those glutes. We're working hip abduction here and not using any other muscles. Again, you can always hold on to something for balance here. It's totally okay. Still gonna get a good workout in the rest in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna finish out circuit 1 with our calf raises. So both dumbbells, no dumbbells, or holding on to something for balance. We go up onto the toes. 3, 2, and 1. Raise up, back down. A lot of us don't isolate our calves very often, so a little exercise to add in. Do this one in January. You can be in an elevator and do this one. Maybe not with other people in the elevator, they might stare at you a little bit, but elevator by yourself, in and around, cooking, kitchen, maybe something like that. I don't know. You can add this exercise in. Just for a couple seconds. We've got less than 10 right here. Rest in 3, 2, 1. Now back down. We're going right back into our squats. So quick turn around here. Walk those feet out slightly wider than hip distance. Dumbbells in place. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Round 2. You guys have got this. Hit the round 1. Your best effort here. Make sure that core is staying engaged. And exhale at the top. Seconds. Almost there. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We've got our deadlifts coming up next. Last big lower body move of the day. Shoulders back and down. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Really think about keeping weight in the heels of your feet. That's going to help you feel that stretch. Go down. Second here. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. One dumbbell to the side. We're switching to the other leg for our hip abduction kick. So right foot is planted, left foot is kicking to the side. In 3, 2, and 1. Small kick here. I would love to know if you are new to today's class. I know we have a lot of regulars. I love seeing my regulars every week. So you guys are special too, but if you are brand new to today's class, not necessarily right now, but before the end of class, if you could drop that in the chat, I would love to know. Got 15 seconds here. Rest 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty. Calf raises are up next. You got one new. Other new people drop in. Calf raises in 3, 2, and 1. Raise it up onto the toes. To my new people out there who are new, you might exercise all the time. You might go to classes all the time, but if this is maybe your first time getting back into working out after a while, or altogether, please take the class at your own pace. Not get discouraged. It feels too difficult. It takes time. A lot of people in this class, like I said, have been coming for a year, even more than that for some of my folks I know. And if you have been going to class for a while, you can always take class to your own level. Let's rest. And one, good. Quick water break. But what I mean by that is taking the class to your own level. You know, you might be like, okay, this is too easy. And grab some water break. Or, you know, pick up your speed. But also, if what I'm doing is challenging, you can always drop the weight. You can take rest and breathe. So please tailor the workout for you. It's never going to be the exact perfect level for everybody. So it's really about listening to your body and doing what feels right. So let's get into our upper body exercises for today. We're going to start with a compound movement. And that will start with our bicep curls. So we're going to bicep curl into a press. So curl here, rotate those dumbbells, press up. So curl, press up. If that feels like too much, just do one of the moves. Just curl or just press. And that's totally okay too. But if you're ready for it, you can combine the two together, curl into press. That's exercise number one. Exercise number two, going to our lateral raise. We're going to keep a slight bend in those elbows. Raise them up to the sides just to make your level with the floor and back down. You can also take this alternating arms if it feels like too much to do both, or if you get a lot of tension in your neck. It happens to me all the time. I just swear I hold all of my tension. So I tend to do the alternating arms because we want to be feeling that one in our shoulders. Then we're going to move into an overhead tricep extension. So we just need one dumbbell. You can take a staggered stance, just meaning one foot is in front of the other. We'll take the dumbbell up overhead. Elbows are tucked by the temples of your forehead. And we'll dip the dumbbell back down, straighten forward, and squeeze those triceps as you straighten forward. So that's our third exercise. And then we're going to finish out with a standing fall off press. So different options here, and this might look a little weird. I know some regulars have done this one before. You're just going to have one dumbbell. Most likely you can handle using a heavier weight with this one. So if you have a heavier weight and want to try it, go for the heavier weight. You can either stand with both feet on the floor and dumbbell comes out and back in. We're trying to feel our core with this one, which might seem weird because we're moving our arms, but it's all about stabilizing that core as we're extending a weight out away from us. So if you're not really feeling it, just doing this. Try taking it to a single leg. Doing that might help a little bit. Also, upping the weight will help you feel a little bit more because you're going to have to use more control in that core to hold your balance, hold the weight out, and then bring the weight back in. So you can have your options there, but the main movement is taking that weight out, back in the center, while still keeping that core stabilized, pulling that belly button to spine. Those are our 4 exercises. We're going to jump into our first set here. I'm going to read the comments, I promise, but I want to make sure I keep us moving on time. So let's start with that bicep curl into overhead press. 3, 2, and 1. Curl, rotate, press up. Just like that. Going at your own pace. You go slower, you go faster than you, that's okay. Core still sitting, engaged with everything we do. So we're not just like totally having any weird, funky posture going on here. Almost there. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll go into those lateral raises next. Remember, you can do both arms or single arm. Whew. We're almost there. We got a little bit longer of a rest this time because I counted off. I love to see it. I love to see all the new people in the chat. It's amazing. Okay, We're doing lateral raises in 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that slight bend in the elbow, that's what's going to help you protect your joints. Alternating or both arms here, just make sure you're only going parallel with the floor. So, higher than that, we're not flying away. You're right on the ground. Palms are facing down towards the floor, face that way. Going. You should be feeling this one in the shoulders, not in the neck, not in the traps. I got enough tension here that we don't. Let's rest in 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds, and then we're going to go into our tricep extension overhead. So just one dumbbell, drop one dumbbell to the side for now. We're taking it overhead. Elbows are right by the temples of your head. And we're going to dip it back in 3, 2, 1. Dip it back. Squeeze as you straighten those arms forward. You should really be feeling it in the backs of your arms. Try to keep that head in line with the neck and the shoulders. So no need to be peeking out at me like that. That's just gonna, again, put more tension on the neck that we don't need. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna finish out with that pull-off press. Decide which weight you're using, if you're gonna stand on both feet or one foot. We'll get started here in 3, 2, 1. Straight out, straight back in. Almost like you're sawing something, just straight motion in and out. You will feel the shoulders a little bit in this one. Not necessarily intentional on my part, but by default, the shoulders have to do a little bit of work here. And the core is here to stabilize. This is a great one to do with the resistance band. I actually prefer doing it with the resistance band, but I know not everyone has one, so that's why we do the dumbbells. But if you have a resistance band, you could tie this to like a pole or a door, anything sturdy, a great exercise as well. Let's rest here in 3, 2, and 1. All right, go right back to the top of that upper body circuit, starting with our curl into press. So palms facing out. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Curl, rotate, press overhead. We're in the last third of our strength class. So I know you might feel a little tired at this point. Don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing through. When I say push through, that never means push through pain. Again, always listen to your body, but also give it your best effort and know what your limits are. We're almost there. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Lateral raises are up next. Slight bend in those elbows. You guys have got this. We'll start in just a couple seconds. Take a nice breath. 3, 2, and 1. Alternating for both arms. A nice full body workout in today. That's what I try to do every week. Get as many muscle groups as we can. Bang through your breath. I know we're all busy, and 30 minutes might be all that we really have to take out of our workday, if that. Get a workout in. So I try to get as much in as rest in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We've got our tricep extensions next. My brain just totally blanked. Not uncommon, as my regulars will tell you. Let's take that dumbbell up overhead. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Dip it back, knees and straighten forward. Because you just got one dumbbell, if you have multiple weights that you can use, this might be one where you want to go up to a heavier weight. Maybe this is an exercise you haven't done in a while and you want to go down lighter. Again, it's all customizable to you. I always just use one set of dumbbells, but that's mainly because I have to keep talking the entire time and making sure I'm keeping us on time. But you can swap out however you need to throughout the exercises, go up or down in weight. Let's rest here in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna finish out with that pull-off press. So again, decide if you're doing both feet on the floor or just one foot. You did one foot last time, switch to the other foot. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell goes out, right back in. Try to stay as still as possible, aside from that dumbbell moving straight out and back in. Really show that we've got full control of our core and of our balance. Almost there. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, with that, we're going to move down to the mat. We've both lower body and upper body circuits. So we're going to do a little bit more down on the mat, just 2 exercises. If you can, transition yourself down to the floor. We're just going to do 1 round, like I said, because we don't have a ton of time. But we're going to get 2 chest exercises. We're kind of doubling up our upper body, but it's hard to get chest in when you're standing because you need to work against gravity to work that muscle group. So we're going to be flat on our mat, bent knees, feet are flat on the floor. First exercise is going to be a basic chest press. Arms are at 90 degrees. At our chest level, not up here by our shoulder. Down here by our chest, we're pressing up and together just like that. Second exercise, dumbbells are going to face in towards each other. And they're going to get chest level, midline of the body. Start, take it out wide with a bent elbow so that you're going to give someone a big hug and bring your arms back to center. That is our second exercise. So we're going to jump right into this. Start in our chest press in 3, 2, 1. Pressing up and together. Again, we're only going to get 1 round of this one in today, so really give it your best effort here. From that 90-degree, pressing up and together, chest line. We're working the chest muscles and not putting stress on the shoulder here. 15 seconds. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds right here, and then we're going to finish up the last 45 seconds of class with those chest flies. So dumbbells will be facing in towards each other at our chest level. Take it out, back up. 3, 2, 1. Out wide, like you're giving a big hug, and then back up to center. If your weights are too heavy for this one, go on and drop them to the side. Lighter weights, or just do this one body weight. This one can be very challenging if you've got a heavier weight for this exercise. So please do not push it. If you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she just asked me to do this. We're almost there, 15 seconds. Squeeze those chest muscles to pull the weights back up. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. With that, it is 12:30 on the dot, and I'm not going to leave you hanging a second longer. The word of the day, drum roll, is balance. Balance is the word of the day for our 21-day fitness challenge. So I will go on and recopy the links into the chat, and we are still going to do foam rolling, don't worry, but I know a lot of people have to head out at 12:30, so I want to make sure I give you guys the word before then. I redropped the links in the chat. That includes the link to submit the word of the day, which, like I said, is balance for today's class. Also, I know that there was a little bit of a glitch this morning with Chris's class, and I don't think he was able to attend. So if you're going to go to Chris's yoga class, try to be honest here. If you were going to go to yoga this morning and you couldn't because Chris wasn't there, Chris's word of the day is accomplished. So accomplish for Chris's class, balance for my class, and I also have the link for the whole class schedule so you guys can check out some of the other classes, as well as a link to the last class that we recorded for this class. And I will be recording this class and posting to YouTube. So if in the coming weeks you aren't able to make it at noon, you can always check out the YouTube channel to watch the classes back and see the word. Okay, some people are saying that Lacey said yoga this morning. I'm sure Lacey will count both. I have an Excel sheet that has all of the words for the entire challenge in my possession. So I won't drop them all, but that's the official word. So I guess Lacey went rogue and made up a new word this morning is what it sounds like. So I think both will be counted, use yoga or a compliment for Chris's class. With that, we're gonna go on and jump into foam rolling. So if you have a foam roller, go on and pull it out. For all my new people, you have to head out now. I hope to see you back here next week. Hope you had a good class. And if you're new and you do have a foam roller, let's go on and get into foam rolling. We're gonna take that foam roller, place it behind our right hamstring, and raise up onto our hands. Roll back and forth here. We're just gonna go from the bottom of the glutes towards the knee, but we're not gonna roll over the bony joints themselves, just focusing on the hamstrings. Foam rolling is really meant to relieve any tension that you might have in soft tissue muscles and the fascia that surrounds our soft tissue. So it's not meant for bony joints. Also hoping I can feel sometimes if you roll over those bony joints. And if you find a particular spot as we're foam rolling that's tighter than others, feel free to hang out there. Maybe for fun moving on to the next thing. You just take small motions back and forth. Really small, focus on that area, and that's really okay. You also might want to play with angles as we're foam rolling certain things. So like right now, if we're foam rolling our hamstring, you might want to turn your foot out, turn your foot in, because different angles that you can roll over that muscle at might feel different. So if one angle is tighter than the other, focus on that angle. Glad to see some people have been before, but first time back in a while. And someone said, accomplish. Yes, I did say accomplish, not ED, but again, I don't think that's going to matter. Just count it. Okay. Just checking everyone in the chat. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other leg for foam rolling for our left leg. Olga said, I think Lacey was about to give a presentation, so she has the spreadsheet on her, so yoga is probably the best thing. Pull up in the moment. So yeah, yoga or accomplish is fine for Chris's class. My class word is balance. It's all about right? Same thing here with this other foot. Make sure you're trying to rotate from side to side. See what's going on. Also, if you're new, know that a question I commonly get when people first start filming is, does it matter what my phone looks like or it doesn't look like yours? That's totally okay. Some will just have a flat roller like mine. Some might have like the little grooves and stuff on it. That's just gonna be a little bit more intense. And some folks soft a little bit more. Some people have a full length one, some have a half size one. But any size. So with that, let's set that to the side for just a second, and we're gonna stretch a little bit here. I try to do a combination of both the full and the stretching. So, sitting down, we're gonna put those legs out straight in front of us, and this is going to be a little bit different for everyone. So we're gonna try to stretch our hips. So we're gonna think about raising up to the rest posture here. Nice straight spine, and then slightly leaning forward. So don't let everything collapse forward. Try to maintain a straight up posture, and then just slightly lean forward. You can reach the hands forward. If they reach your toes, great, awesome, amazing. If they barely reach your kneecaps, that's okay too. Just go to where you feel a good stretch in the backs of your legs. It's not painful. It doesn't cause you to totally slump over. That's all we're doing here. Also, we're saying this is obviously going to be affected by how long your limbs are. Sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, your arms are all the way down there. Like, I have very long arms and legs, and then like no torso. So if you're a all torso and no limbs person, you might be like, oh my gosh, I'm reaching so far. But you might be reaching just as far as I am, and I might be no more flexible than you. Let's hold here for a few more breaths. And back up. With that, let's grab the foam roller. We're gonna set it back behind us and work on foam rolling the glutes next. So we're gonna pop a seat on it. So raise yourself up so that you're sitting on your foam roller. And we're gonna shift so that we're sitting on our right side. So you should really be sitting on your right glute here. Knees are gonna kind of tilt towards the right. And if you can, take your right ankle, cross it over the left knee. If not, you can keep both feet on the floor and you're just gonna roll right here, top of that right glute. If you raise the feet up, raise right ankle over left knee, and then just small motions on the top of that right glute. Back and forth. Raising the foot up just helps you stretch the glute a little bit more, give you a little bit deeper of a stretch in the foam roll, but it's not necessary. There's lots of hamstring work today between our deadlifts, squats, our hips to the side, our hip abduction. Go on and come down into the other side. So we're shooting the stick on our left side, either towards the left, left ankle, cross it over the right knee, and then roll out here. I apologize if you can hear my dishwasher in the back. It's going today. I totally did not think these were started earlier today that we'll be going during class time. And so if you're like, what the heck is that noise? That's what it was, and I apologize. A couple more passes here. We're going to set the foam roller to the side for just a second and do a couple upper body stretches here. We did quite a bit of our shoulder exercises today. So let's take one more across the body. We're going to keep the arms across the shoulder as flex. Yeah, I say those remind me often. That's why I don't notice until myself the back of your shoulder. I'll just be sitting like this throughout the day and have no idea. I'm like, why am I I'm fine. Calm down, drop the shoulder. Let's switch other side here. Feel free to do this throughout the day, especially if you're going to be extra sore, upper body, lower body, yeah, we're going to do one upper body foam rolling exercise, and we'll do more throughout the week. There's a wide variety today. We'll do a variety out throughout the next couple weeks. But this one, we're going to use the foam roller. We're going to use the foam roller, but we're not going to use it in the boost traditional term. We're going to behind us. Line with our spine. And I want to make sure that your head has support here. So your head is not coming off of the ball, but it should be in line with your spine, supporting your back. And you're going to realize your shoulders are going to side here. And then what you do is lay your hands to the side, palms up, start at the low level, maybe. Slowly raise them up. So you feel a nice stretch around your shoulders. And then once you find that comfortable position, I want you to nice, breath, relax, close. This is going to help you. Next exercise is and just in general, regardless of that, a lot of us have our chest, our bodies, because we slouch during the day. We all do it. None of us are perfect. We're either sitting at a desk, or maybe we're driving in the car, or watching TV, whatever it is. These fun chest muscles and totally reverse that posture and also just really tension. And then when you're ready, take those hands, place them on the backs of your legs. That to help pull you back up to a seated position. Set that foam roller back to the side. Like I said, that's really the only upper body foam rolling exercise we're going to do today, but don't worry, we'll do others throughout the next couple of weeks. Try to do as much as I can in 15 minutes. Let's take it to a side neck stretch. So right here is going to bend towards the right shoulder. Press the left shoulder down. And then stretch on that left side. You can always extend the left hand as well, or use the right hand for a little gentle amount of pressure if you like. Slowly come back to center. Let's go other side. So left ear to left shoulder. Right shoulder is going to press down. Feel the stretch from the right side.
Somebody like me, come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me.
Finish out with our back of the neck stretch. So for this one, I want you to think about pulling yourself up and in that nice tall posture. Rotate the head up and in. Tuck that chin up and under. A little stretch in the back of the neck. Also think about stretching the shoulder blades. And it helps to emphasize the stretch. It's not cute. It's not cute from the side. I pull bottom down. And that's okay. Nobody's looking. We're stretching out the back of our necks because it's tight. Opening the best in. Because that forward head posture, slumping throughout the day. This is a great one if you can incorporate it just in small bursts throughout the day. You're going to release a lot of that tension in the upper body. Let's slowly pull back to center. And with that takes us to 12:45. So thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me for the full 45 minutes. I appreciate it. If anyone has any questions, I'll hang around for a couple minutes and I'll drop my email in the chat. A quick question: when you log in the class or name, do you enter the class your name? Yeah. For the form, put your name in for that first field on the form, because they'll know what class based on the code word and we have a cheat sheet on our end. Today's word is balance. I'll put that in the chat. And if you missed Chris's class, it's accomplish or yoga. So maybe a 2-for-1 today. You got 2 words, 1 class. Little bonus. Okay, I'm gonna stop the music. I'm also gonna stop today's recording as well. And if you did watch this recording back on YouTube, just know that the 21-day fitness challenge is only for July of 2023. So if you're watching it past that, there's no code word or anywhere to go enter it. But thank you so much for watching.